My fish fam, it's Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and we're back to playing Modern Merfolk, hopefully preparing you for your RCQs. I played one a little while ago, and I'll let you know why I've changed my deck into what it is right now, because of everything that I learned, if I learned anything at all. So I still want to be on the very low to the ground, very mana efficient way of this deck. I really like how we have so many things to do at 1 mana, with Ether Vial, Consigned to Memory, Mindspring Merfolk, Stern Scolding, and Dismember. And we've actually increased the numbers of Dismember and Stern Scolding over time because these cards are just so good against the hardest decks in the format, like Boros Energy and also Izzet prowess. But I have to say that against creature combo decks, you don't mind having 4 Dismember, but against aggro decks, the most Dismembers you probably want in your deck are probably 3, because you probably will you'll just deal so much damage to yourself. It's not going to be worth it if you have 4 of them in your deck. It's just happened. You don't want to. Anyway, if you have to, I mean, you do what you got to do, but as you draw more Dismembers, it's very depressing. I've removed Hexcatcher. If you look at the metagame, like Hexcatcher is great versus Belcher. It's fine versus Storm. But outside of that, I don't really want to play with Hexcatcher. I really like Hexcatcher in that this deck plays at flash speed quite well with Tishana's Tidebinder, Floodpit's Drowner. And so when you're holding up Consigned to Memory, Stern Scolding, Dismember, or even Flare of Denial and Force Negation in the late game, it gave you the option to, okay, if you don't do anything, I'm going to flash in a Hexcatcher. But Hexcatcher is just so damn weak. I mean, I was siding it out in almost every single matchup, even though I enjoy the synergy game 1. But you know what? Let's remove Hexcatcher, and I'm bringing in Sveilun almost every single game. So let's just keep it in the main deck. Sveilun is probably going to be pretty clunky game 1, but hopefully between all our 1 mana interaction, it won't be too bad. Another thing, I really enjoyed Glasspool Mimic, the way I've been playtesting with it. It lets you curve out more definitively, and also copying a Floodpit's Drowner, copying a Tishana's Tidebinder, through the help of Ether Vial, or even giving yourself some Harbinger of the Seas insurance is perfect. It's exactly what you want in the card. So actually having the clone is really, really good. We were playing, I was playtesting that, what's it called? Hydroelectric Specimen. But this is just clearly way better. I mean, Hydroelectric Specimen was fine sometimes. Glasspool Mimic is like great pretty often. What else to say? Consigned to Memory honestly is not that good. It's just something I can do on turn 1, game 1, before I side it out for maybe better things. It's really good versus some decks, but it's just sort of really medium to mediocre versus a lot of other decks. But it will do something. It'll do something, and I think interacting very early on in the game versus the decks we need to is still going to be pretty important. I mean, I was thinking about maybe even playing Spell Pierce in this slot. I just, we'll think about it. So every single time we have Consigned to Memory, we got to think, okay, what if we had Spell Pierce there? Would that have been better? Sideboard, we have our 4 Chalice of the Void, mostly just for Izzet prowess. It's such a big deck in the metagame, and you can bring in versus other combo decks like Storm, 3 Force Negation. Okay, so in my RCQ, I lost to 2 Murktide decks. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered, but I think I would have liked to have some Lord of Atlantis in my sideboard. I took them out for my RCQ. I just had 4 Island Walk Lords, and what can I say? I lost twice to Murktide, and I understand. I don't even have Tide Shaper in this deck because I think Tide Shaper is just so bad versus is maybe not super bad versus Izzet prowess because they have blue, but Boros Energy and just a ton of other decks. I really don't like this Tide Shaper because it's not really a turn 1 play, it's a turn 2 play, and I don't want to tap out with this deck on turn 2. So I just find that Spreading Seas is way more reliable. But anyway,
Yeah.
So the Murktide matchup, I lost a lot of percentage points versus the Murktide matchup. I'm not happy about that. And we have the 4 Spreading Seas, mostly just in case we need a good mana screw plan with Harbinger of the Seas, like against Boros Energy. But I think it's more reliable versus Eldrazi Ramp, and you can bring it in versus Urza Saga decks. All right, that's it. That's our clean deck tech. Let's get into our Modern League. Here for round 1, we're on the draw because we lost the die roll. I'm going to keep, though. The hand is sort of weak, but it has Harbinger of the Seas, and we're 100% curving into it. And we do have some early interaction with Dismember, so I like our chances.
What he said.
Ether Vial is completely unnecessary here. But I guess I can go Mutavault. Mutavault, Ether Vial.
You should have played.
And maybe we'll attack with Mutavault. Maybe.
Should have played Relic of Progenitus.
Oh, you want to force negate this? No. Yeah, my brother was nagging me before the round started. You should play Relic of Progenitus. Relic of Progenitus is great.
Yeah, it's well positioned right now.
Very well positioned. With no explanation whatsoever.
A lot of graveyard hate out there.
There is some. I think it was Murktide that I thought deserved maybe some attention for the graveyard. What the hell is this?
It's a brew.
Sort of. Oh, it's Neoform.
Ooh, I haven't seen this one in a while.
Neither have I.
And you got the...
We had Flare of Denial, not Force Negation. And we're not playing with Hexcatcher. That's okay.
It's amazing that this deck is still around.
Yep. You're not playing with Hexcatcher. That's a bit rude. What the hell happened here? How do you get a Hooding Mandrills out here?
You may put any number of cards from your hand onto the battlefield.
City Library? No.
It says over here for the Stampede Tyrant.
Oh, they got when senators put any number of creature cards from your hand. Oh, I see. Okay, so they had a bunch of these creatures stuck in their hand. Therefore, they played this. And it's a 13/13 naturally or something?
Naturally.
Oh, this doesn't look very good for us. I was about to say, I was like, we have a lot of interaction versus combo, so I don't feel that. I don't feel like I need Hexcatcher that badly. Not even that it would have mattered in that game because I was on the draw. Chalice. Ah, shoot. I don't know what a Neoform deck looks like right now. Well, that's why I can look it up online.
It's ugly and smelly.
Like you might want Chalice for Pact of Negation, or Summoner's Pact actually. I just don't remember what Neoform looks like. Okay, Neobrand. Is it called Neobrand? They are playing Summoner's Pact, playing Consigned to Memory, Eladrim's Call, Neoform. Birthing Ritual. That could be a problem. If you control a creature. These are all problems. Okay, we'll bring in... Well, we'll bring in all the counter spells. Bring in Lord of Atlantis. Stern Scolding looks useless. Pretty sure. I guess we could keep Consigned to Memory. Just to hit like the ETB on some of these cards. What do we not want? Shaz Time Bar looks great. Okay, where Dismember is out. Stern Scolding is out. You need to take out 2 more cards. How many basics do you have? You have 1 forest. What are the odds you're even going to go for it? There's only 1 forest in there. Because Harbinger could still be a lights out win condition here. Maybe I'll take out... The Svalon is usually fine versus combo decks. Because... Like, you're like 2-for-1ing yourself a lot. Okay, how many creatures do I have? 27, so I have 23, basically, because I have 4 Glassbowl Mimic do not count. That does not count.
4.
Ugh, what if they get the forest? Whatever. Because I don't think they can... I don't think they can win. It sounds awful. This sounds also awful.
You can keep going.
Yeah, this is... What did they keep? They kept 7? Well, that's not good news for us.
There we go.
This sounds also awful.
Got that farce.
Cancel. Maybe I want to keep the Harbinger. How the hell do I play this hand? Oh yeah, I guess it's just like this, and I just hope I draw.
Supreme Gas.
Oh,
come on.
I guess a land, or we're pitching this force to this Harbinger of the Seas.
If the Neobrand thing fizzles, then what has he got? Nothing.
Well, they now have a backup with what's it called? The the birthing ritual. So if that fails, they've got a backup plan. Chalice on Zero actually doesn't look that good, to be honest. Maybe I should... I mean, it's like, it's interaction, but it looks weak, because it's only one card. Do they have... Can they transmute for it? It's different when you're, like, bringing in Chalice of the Void versus, say, Amulet Titan, because they have more combinations. Oh, I see. Our opponent's multi-queuing. Okay, I thought they were multi-queuing. Maybe they're not. Okay, Allosaurus Rider gets played. That's a 2-2. We got an Allosaurus Rider. I think I'm going to hope that they don't get a forest in play. And I'm going to get this Harbinger. Won't forget everything. Forget everything I just said.
It's been forgotten. It's gone.
Now I feel stupid. They had the forest in their hand already. Okay, so they're going to go for the combo next turn. Is it even worth it to have the Harbinger in play now? The card is worth less. It's worth less, right? What does this do? Its power is equal to this plus the number of lands you control, just period. Okay, I guess I'll play the Master of the Pearl Trident. I have 1 mana up, could be anything. I suspect we're losing from here.
No.
The top 4 cards at your library, you can put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. If you don't, put a card from among them into your hand. Okay. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. So they get a card. No matter what. Put a land card from among them onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put something in your hand. How are we losing to Neo Brand in 2025?
You don't know that you've lost yet.
Well, it happens. That's true. I don't know if I've lost yet. I mean, they could have a hand of something like, what, 3...
Crap!
3, like Atraxa, just like 3 big creatures. The deck is, like, really clunky. It's very glass cannon-y. You know what card would not work against this deck, though? Relic of Progenitus. Would do nothing.
Against this deck, yeah.
Against this very specific deck. Well, we gotta keep track. We're gonna keep track.
All right. You do that. Relic is hot right now.
Okay, they took a long time thinking about it, but they got the card that they wanted. The card I'm most paranoid about is going to be something like Veil of Summer. Oh, that's actually a reason to play Harbinger of the Seas, because then our opponent can't play a green card and have Veil of Summer up at the same time. Okay, they're going to go for it, so they just want to attack first, get in the damage. Opponents can't cast spells during your turn. Did not think you would have that type of card in your deck. Oh, was that even in the deck? Was that in the main deck? I'm screwed. Well then, I lose.
We don't know that yet.
Yeah, I know. I know for certain. I probably should have attacked first. No. Actually, we should be on defense just in case they don't have any combo cards. If they didn't have this forest, maybe we'd have had a chance. No, you didn't want to sack your Voice of Victory?
You're not technically casting the, Oh, you don't have anything to pitch anyway.
No, you are casting it. It's an alternate casting cost. Okay, that's okay. We can concede. I don't even want to see
Lame.
That's magic. That's magic. Now, mind you, we mulliganed to 5. So our hand was, like, way weaker than it should have been.
These slot machine decks should have been eliminated a long
And also,
time.
funny enough, the first league, we side out Hexcatcher. We instantly get punished. That's okay. I still stand by it. Neo Brand is a very
Mish.
small It's a very small portion of the metagame. If it gets bigger, it's okay. We can put it back in the deck. All right, that was round 1. We're going to move on to round 2. Here for round 2, we lost the die roll. We have a pretty strong hand on the draw. I'm going to keep it. Looks like we might be up against Izzet prowess or something. Nope. I have no idea what that means. I'm going to play Island, Ether Vial. Don't spell pierce me, bro. What is this? Opt? Tune the narrative. Oh, it's like some sort of Jeskai or Izzet Wizards deck or something. This is definitely a control deck. Yeah. I think it's some sort of Izzet Wizards. Rat the Skies. Okay, no, so it's Jeskai Wizards. So Harbinger of the Seas might be good. The problem is there's already a mountain in play. The mountain.
A Seas claim could have prevented this.
Well, okay. One good piece of news is. Oh, dude, should I kill this thing immediately? Because what does my Dismember hit if it hits anything at all? I don't want to pass the turn. Our opponent plays a land and then passes back to us. Yeah, maybe I kill this thing instantly. And then, like, they have Flame of Anor. I hate Flame of Anor. Anyway, Rat the Skies is pretty far from being cast right now. Tune the narrative. Sure, get more energy. I guess this could be a Galvanic Discharge mana. Oh, they're stuck on lands. Unfortunately, I can't really take advantage of this.
You should play this Tune the Narrative.
I think I'm going to keep this Mind Spring untapped. Can draw a card off of it.
Big exhaust. One whole card.
It's better than nothing.
Pay for it, yeah, okay.
Tameo, sure.
You gonna tap that thing down?
Absolutely. I'll try to get a counter on our Flood Pits, and we'll draw a card off of it. Off of the Mind Spring, I mean. So their hand is gas at the moment. No resistance. None whatsoever. Well, that's good too. Okay, so we'll attack for... Is there a handful of like white cards or some crap like that? What to do here?
Get that Harbinger in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. I just don't know when.
2 turns ago.
Or do I wait? No, okay, I think we pass, and then maybe I go end of turn Harbinger. They don't seem to have any removal. Like, not red removal, anyhow. I do want a prismatic ending that thing.
The car.
The car is gone. Car's been exiled.
Repoed.
Sure, I'll just go to the end of turn. I might even put Svelun in play. This is just a stronger card, right? Yeah, and I can activate Mutavault to protect Svelun.
Or sink into stupid.
This is a great card. So we have now some protection versus
Oh.
Sveilun, sorry, Solitude.
Damn you.
I guess just upkeep. I'm going to slam this Harbinger of the Seas. Alright. You have a red mana. Seems like it's useless, though.
Lightning bolt to your face.
So if they do try to bolt this thing, I'll sink. I'll attempt to sink. Sure, you can do whatever you want with this card. You're at 5 life. Even if you flip Tamiyo, you're dead. Should I counter this?
Yeah, sure. Have some fun. Three.
Yeah. Felt like a little greedy, but like they're telegraphing that they are screwed. They're just really, really screwed. Okay, so there's some sort of Jeskai control deck. With Tamiyo. I think I'm still gonna remove the Dismembers because I really don't like having Dismember versus, or it's a Jeskai Wizards deck. We will bring in Flare. We'll bring in Lords. Stern Scolding actually might be fine. That hits Snapcaster Mage. It hits Tamiyo. It hits the it hits all the wizards to enable Flame of Anor. Probably want Force of Negation. We might want Spreading Seas, to be honest, versus these types of control decks where you're going to be pivoting and playing slowly. Playing Harbinger of the Seas and following it up with Spreading Seas is just absolutely back-breaking. Okay, I brought in a bunch of cards. I have to take out 4. Consign probably is not good here. Deshaun's Tiebinder looks great. Flood Pits is probably overrated. Probably I can side a land. Bring in a Spreading Seas just in case. Okay, let's just go with that.
Do it.
We'll keep the mulligan. That's great. Good for them. Oh, I could have said this is a no. Okay, even if it's a Rat the Skies deck, I still like Ether Vial overall.
Even if.
They dumped the land, so that's not what they're looking for. Play the island so we can Stern Scolding a. Was it Thunder Break Trainer? Thunder
Trap Trainer.
Thunder Trap Trainer. So we're gonna try to trap the Thunder Trapper. Okay.
Or
Well,
this.
apparently we're trapping a Tamiyo. I mean, I don't mind.
Oh, but you don't have the mana.
Well, I have the mana. I don't know if I want to use it on anything. I mean, this is good if I have Harbinger of the Seas out and they have their like sole basic mountain. As it is, it looks like we're just going to play like Lord, just try to lure them out.
There he is.
The Thunder Trapper. Enters, look at the top 4 cards. You can reveal a non-creature, non-land card. They get Tune the Narrative. Look at that value. Get to draw a card. That's even better value. Okay, so we'll... I'm going to play Sveilun.
Like
That card has such high upside from here.
Block.
And I don't think there's anything that they have that can kill her, that Force and Negation can't deal with. So they'll play Tune the Narrative at end of turn. And they're like mostly tapped out, so I think this is the best opportunity I have to play Svaelun anyway. So they'll play Tune the Narrative, then they'll maybe attempt to play Rat the Skies next turn. Oh shoot, they're just gonna play Supreme Verdict.
Supreme Victory.
Classic Supreme Verdict. Oh, they have Phage. That's fine. I'm gonna pay the ward, kill off my Master of the Pearl Trident. It's fair.
See, now here's where Relic would be hot.
Yeah. Yes. So now let's see if it matters. That's the key. Ooh, that's an answer to Phage. That's for sure. That's an answer to Phage. Ooh, that'll protect our Harbinger this season. Well, now we got the whole combo. I sided in one Spreading Seas. How many red cards are in this deck? We didn't see that much removal. And once we play the Spreading Seas, our opponent will have absolutely nothing left to play in their deck. The hell is this for 4 mana?
Thought Not Seer.
Oh, they're playing Flame. Okay, so pay the ward, and then I'll force it.
Oh, you played this card.
Flame of Anor?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done it. What, no Flare of Denial? It's time to take away what little hope they had left. Did you have hope? Maybe I should have played the Master of the Pearl Trident first to
You're done.
Have something to sack to Flare of Denial. Because I don't want to sack either of these cards. Also, I should have attacked first. This was very sloppy. What were we drawing? Ugh, we don't get to see. That's so rude. Okay, we won round 2 pretty cleanly. We'll move on to round 3. We won the die roll this time.
You're up against the fish, a trout.
Actually, normally this is the power of playing with a bunch of 1-drops. This is a one land Vile hand, and I think normally this hand would be pretty bad. But it's good because I'll play Vile turn 1, and I'll have 2 things to do on turn 2. And I like how the destination of ticking up for turn 2 and turn 3 is. And mulligan to 6, that's good. Be afraid. I'm afraid of Merfolk. Be very afraid.
You might be playing fish.
Could be. If they are, I will not be happy because this hand is not that great for the mirror. Or maybe it's okay. Well, if they play Cavernous Souls, yeah, it could be terrible.
What's that in his avatar?
I don't know.
Looks like a fish.
Could be anything. It is some being. Got another Tishana's Tidebinder for that Arid Mesa. If they hold it up for, I don't know, a million turns. No! Wait, don't you want to wait like 3 more turns?
That's not be too hasty.
Yeah, don't be so quick with that fetch land. That's a noob mistake. You have to save those things. Ugh, I have so many things I could hit with Stern Scolding. That is not one of them. Okay. We can Tishana's Tidebinder that when the time is ready.
What does it do?
It's going to make prowess creatures every single time they play the second card every turn.
That's stupid.
It is. Our hand is now really bad. Really, really, really bad. Ugh, do I even want to play that? No, there's so if I play this untapped and bolt myself, I have the option to activate Exhaust, which I don't think I'm going to want to do. So I'm just going to play this thing. I'm not going to bolt myself, and I guess I'm just going to attack for 1. And I am very much at the mercy of our opponent here. We would have been in good shape if they played like Slick Shot Show Off or something. But anyway, this is Izzet Prowess. This is Izzet Prowess.
The deck.
No, it's not the Boros Energy is the deck. Well, let's not get that twisted. There is still a the deck in the format.
It's not
a the deck type of deck. Haste and trample. Make it bigger. Why don't you? Keep making it bigger. See if I care. That'll flip hits it. Then I might even take it off the face of the earth. Ugh, you have Lava Dart?
Lava dork.
Sure. Yeah, it's dead. Do you have any more lands? Ah, you do. Well, okay. I have to run into this Lava Dart, but that's okay. It saves us a lot of damage, actually. Damn, the Stern Scolding is rotting in my hand. I wonder if they know.
Yeah, because there's.
I wonder if they can smell it. And as trample. That's just great. If they attack, I will block. Because we have to preserve damage. And also, I don't want this Lava Dart to be worth more damage later. And I'd also like to keep them pretty low on resources. Are they just going to find a mountain and kill this thing? Something like that. Oh, you're going to Lava Dart again? Well, this is going to be interesting when I tick up to 3. Because they'll only have one mountain. Okay, I would like to draw land here. That would be good. So I can, like, play Tashawn's Tidebinder on this stupid Corey Steel crap. Do not draw land. Do not draw happiness. Hopefully this... So they have only one mountain now to sacrifice to the Lava Dart. If they are allowed to even do that. Okay, I'll still play the stupid Mind Spring.
That's good there.
Give me something to do for next turn if they don't want to play Lava Dart on it right now. And if they do play Lava Dart, they have no more damn mountain. So, I mean, I'm just hoping that they don't have a way of killing the Harbinger of the Seas.
Just pass through your turn. You got nothing.
They have a lot of cantrips. Okay, they have the Lightning Bolt here. Of course, obviously they have Lightning Bolt, but I just have to hope that they don't have it. What are these things? Well, I guess they're just 1/1s. Oh, I can finally kill something. I can finally counter this. Counter something!
That's
yes! So they're going to attack for probably 6, sacrificing a mountain. We're still in it. Hopefully to win it. Oh, they might be keeping both Lava Darts in the graveyard.
Which is a great place for Relic to destroy them.
Oh, we got our another land.
Well, now you can counter triggers.
Cool. Yeah, I can start countering triggers. That's the plan. That is the plan. How much damage this is going to be? It's going to be a lot. Okay, I think I have to let these resolve because I need to deal with this. I need to Tashawn's Tidebinder a damn Corey Steel Cutter. Or is that enough? They've got Lava Dart. Why are you doing this now? Okay, I'm going to counter the Corey Steel Cutter ability, and then I'm going to use Exhaust to save my Mind Spring. They're hard casting this. It's very rude. They have 3 mountains. There's 3 mounds in play. They can just shoot it all at our face. At my face, at least. Oh, removes the haste and trample here, though. Okay, so that's countered. So you're just a regular nobody in this world. Let's activate this. I have a feeling this is not going to resolve. Our opponent has the option to double Lava Dart Artishan's Tidebinder. That would make the board a 15-15. That would just kill us. That's fine. I mean, I was in a tough spot. But, you know, this was quite... It was still a game. Despite the circumstances. It was just too bad that of the 4 threats in the deck, our Stern Scolding couldn't line up with a creature. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Okay, we're still going to bring in Stern Scolding. Probably we should bring in some Force Negations just for Steel Cutter and sometimes for... Oh, actually, we can't bring in the last Stern Scolding because we're bringing Chalice on 1. I'll keep the Stern Scolding, but it's just not that reliable enough. We'll take out Consign to Memory. Wait, we're gonna take out Old the Lords. Okay, this is where we're gonna play really weird. All right, you want to see a weird plan?
Check out last week's stream.
Okay, we're gonna take out Flare of Denial because I don't want to sack any of my creatures. We're gonna bring in all the Spreading Seizes. We're on Mana Denial here. I gotta take out 3 more cards because we are going for the Harbinger lock. So we have 2 ways of winning here. We Mana Screw them or we hit them with Chalice of the Void. One of these plans must work. And there's Lava Dart. There's 23 creatures in the deck, so I have 19 creatures. I have to take out some interaction. Maybe I don't need so many Spreading Seizes. Or do I need so many... Force of Negations? I think Force of Negation is good.
It's a card.
How many creatures do I have? 17? It's so low. We're a control deck. I am 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 a control deck. We are controlling. Crap. This hand is not very good.
I'd keep it.
It's got like... It's got Harbinger of the Seas, but it's not that good. No, I'm going to mulligan for something a little bit more powerful. Well, here's my control deck. Okay, I'm going to keep it. I will keep this. And hope our opponent doesn't have the Corey Steel Cutter. And then we have to draw into, like, I don't know, Sveilun or some crap like that. Or Chalice on 1. Well, their hand doesn't seem to be that great either, apparently.
No, it's not. Come on, Trout, what's up?
Well, it's possible there's some multi-queuing going on. Possible, not definitely. Okay, they kept everything. Now, how badly are they going to play around Stern Scolding?
I don't even know it exists.
Well, we played it game 1. Of course they know it exists.
He already forgot it. He's got the brain of a fish.
Was this Auspicious Trout? Now, to be clear, I'm not really in love with my hand, but I don't want to mulligan to 5. I don't like the idea of that. Yeah, we're going to counter you. I hate you.
Dragonite Channeler, still good.
Oh, look at that. They had the bobble. If I waited with Dismember, I would have got screwed. Super screwed.
Trinkets and baubles.
So we have to hold on to this Glasspool Mimic because we might need it for value at some point. just like hate the idea of this thing getting hit by a...
Anything.
Yeah, well, it's particularly Lava Dart. It's the worst. But, like, this is a really good card to come back from, like, a bad spot.
No. You may not play this card. Get out of here.
It's possible that was a better target to dismember.
There's a lava dork.
Yeah, they're at 4 cards. We're at 2. Probably I should play one of these. Do I play one of these? Maybe not. If I draw 3 drop, okay. I want to be prepared when we draw 3 drop. So now we might have a little draw go action here. Well, they're going to do a little bit of both, apparently. A little bit of draw and a little bit of go. Oh, they found Corey Steelcutter. Oh, but it gets exiled for eternity. But then they probably kept something really good. Glasspool Mimic! I am a control deck. I am a control deck. I am a control deck. I am a control deck.
You've been in control the whole time. Putting everything into the graveyard.
Now, mind you, from their perspective, it looks like we have Force Negation and Flare of Denial up. So they're going to play Slick Shot Show Off here. That's not good. It's not what I wanted. You know, the way I'm sideboarding, maybe I should just take out all the vials. To, like, balance out the density of threats. Anyway, I'm going to hold this. Do I have to? No, maybe I'm going to play this vial. If I'm allowed to. A little paranoid that they have Corey Steelcutter. But whatever. Yeah, I knew it. I was pretty sure that they had a Corey Steelcutter and they didn't want to hold it. They didn't want to play it.
Here comes Dismember.
Yeah, which member? Dismember. Okay, I'm dismembering post-combat just because I was pretty paranoid about, like, multiple mutagenic growths, and then, I guess there just wasn't that much they could do, maybe. Okay, I regret my keep. I don't know if this is a results-oriented thing, but I regret my keep. How many lands did we draw?
Billion.
We drew a Mind Spring.
2.
And then all of these. Yeah. So we just drew like a bunch of... Like, even if we drew a Chalice of the Void, I'd be pretty happy, I think. And pass. Actually, I have a sideboard guide. What do I do here? I'm pretty sure I keep Mindspring Merfolk in the hand, in my deck. They're probably like wondering, what do I have in my hand? Well, it's crap. I have got crap in my hand, unfortunately. I wish I had good stuff. Oh, they were holding back all their good cards. They're just holding back the creatures because it just looks and feels like I have a bunch of counter magic because I'm not playing creatures. No, I just had nothing. I have these damn Glasspool Mimics. Probably should have sided out my Ether
This is gonna
Boss.
hurt.
Or actually, I could side out my Glasspool Mimics. Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. Like a ton of bricks.
Glasspool Mimic.
Okay, this would have been nice earlier. I'm not playing this out. I can't even beat the board.
Yikes.
Is it prowess, everyone?
Relic of Pajamas.
I'm still... Relic would not do anything here. Well,
drawing you a card.
I don't. Maybe I should have mulliganed to 5 and really gone for looking for a Chalice of the Void or much more cohesive hand, even though I'm at 5 cards. Because we are sort of going for sort of a glass cannon strat versus this deck. It should be all or nothing. I shouldn't expect to win a fair game. Whatever. I'll see you in round 4. We lost the die roll, but I think our hand is good. We're going to keep. It's a little painful in the beginning.
They mulliganed.
We lost a lot of die rolls today. Ooh, a fellow Otawara deck. I don't have to bolt myself. Question is, what kind of Otawara deck is this? Well, it can't be Belcher. Oh, Living End. Well, another deck. This is literally another deck where Hexcatcher is boss, and I don't have it.
And Relic.
And yeah, okay, now this is a matchup where Relic would be good. This is a matchup where Relic would be great. We do have Sink into Stupor. What do I do? Well, anyway, I don't plan on losing Pulse-Board. Oh, these cards are so bad. I guess they're gonna play this and shock and pass. Well, they have to cascade at sorcery speed. I can Flood Pits both of these, I guess. I think. And then maybe we play some Lords and go all out. Are they gonna go for it? I think that benefits me. Okay, you can cascade. Living End.
What's the card that cascades
okay with
4
this.
times?
I don't know.
I
can't
thought that was
remember.
like just a stupid meme.
It is a meme.
But it's a real card, though.
Yeah. It's a meme card.
What is Richard
do you have
Garfield
subtlety here?
smoking? Richard Garfield owes me $1.
I play Ardent Plea. I'm going to keep the Flood Pits. I think it's a reasonable way to win the game. I'll put it on top. Yeah. You'll lose the subtlety. Oh, that's something I could Stern Scolding. I didn't think about that. So, if I go tap, I get hit for 6. Next turn, I go like Lord, attack for a good chunk.
You could
Then
dismember
attack for a win.
You could dismember one thing.
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Oh, there it goes.
It's back. You knew about it though. Why are you gonna attack with your Shardless Agent? Oh, I guess they plan on blocking.
I do enjoy seeing all these old decks again.
Guess they're gonna hard cast a Curator of Mysteries this time. So I guess I want to draw land so I can dismember and play Lords at the same time. That's in the deck. Why couldn't you be one of those things? Okay, how much is this? 10? Sorry, this is 8 in the air. I guess we just attack on the... Okay, hold on. Is there a safe way I could do this? You can attack for 10. I can play a Lord, attack for 6, and I can play the next Lord. Yeah, I think this is a safe way to win the game. I don't think they can win through any of this. Oh, they got the food tokens.
But he might not see the line. He might just forget that they're even there.
Oh,
I
crap.
did.
I have to deal 15 by next turn. So if I play the second Lord right now, which I can, I just get screwed if there's a Cascader. I forgot about the food tokens. So they're virtually at 15 life. And next turn I can only deal 8, 11. I think I have to play this thing. So I can deal 4. Oh, it only deals 14 though. I screwed this up. So maybe I still dismember one of these mysteries?
What a mystery. Yeah, get rid of it.
That would give me one more turn, I think. Yeah, I think that gives me one more turn. Oh, you attack with that thing, though. Why didn't I Stern Scolding you when I had the chance? Well, I guess there'd be a subtlety in hand at this point. I screwed this. Like, why didn't I just play the Lord? Like, it's living end or bust. Oh no, because I didn't do it because there was no. I couldn't win anyway, because it still wasn't lethal. 3, 3, 6, 10, 14. So if I block, dismember. Oh, but then these things come at me next turn. These are activated abilities, not triggered abilities. Okay, I screwed up all my outs here. So if I dismember this, take 6, go to 3, that doesn't change anything. So I draw Flood Pits Drowner. Okay, I'm just playing my cards.
Smoke him if you got him.
You'd be really bad. I have Force Negation there. Oh no, it'd be really good actually. Yeah, it'd be really good. I would take the damage. Oh no, it'd be really bad because I'm at they would have lethal. Tap out, play something. Play anything. Play another Shardless Agent.
Play the rare blue lightning bolt.
That'd be great actually. Play Shardless Agent and you lose. Oh my god. Oh! This is great. This is the only way we could win.
Wow.
If they just passed and gained a bunch of life, I lose. Now they're mana short from gaining any life.
Mana short and a trophy lost.
Well, I mean, they might have been playing around. Their idea was to just wipe my board, and then they would have the mysteries. They'd have a curator of mysteries and subtlety in play, and that would win.
Unless he's got something crazy.
This randomly won this game.
He's completely empty.
Yeah, they're empty-handed.
Get salty, come on.
I wonder what they were playing around.
Fill up that chat.
Maybe a Tishan. Oh no, but they could just gain the life up front, I guess.
Oh!
Wow, did not expect consign main. Should have ate my food. Yes. Yes. Don't play with it.
Oh! Banned for life.
I think that was very playful. Okay, we'll bring in the business. We have a lot of it. Dismember is useless. Harbinger of the Seas is, well, whatever. We don't need it.
Shoot up.
Consign to Memory is good. Stern Scolding is bad. Okay, actually, we'll bring in Lord of Atlantis. This looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. I want to say Harbinger of the Seas is fine because they do have basics though, obviously. You know, even though the opponent couldn't expect consign main, they could have expected a lot of other stuff main.
Blew his mind.
Sand's not that good. Can't interact with Living End. Like, Deshaun's Tiebuyer is totally fine on the play. On the draw, it's way worse.
Mully.
Yeah, I think we're going to mully. I guess I'm going to keep this.
Oh, yeah. It's everything.
Well, if they've got Force of Vigor, I'm going to get crushed. Just crushed. I'm gonna wait a turn. I don't have to play Chalice yet. And then if we play Sink into Stupor with Flare of Denial backup, that'd be great.
Pass the turn.
Also, these Sink into Stupors are so strong in this matchup. That's a very awkward Glasspool Mimic.
Shock.
And play Chalice.
No counters. Yeah, that's right.
So the deal is, if there's a Force of Vigor, I can run my Flood Pits out and then
Flare.
Yeah, Flare.
Premium tech.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait till my Vile's on 2, so now I can get that thing on there. Come on, land.
Big.
Random land is fine.
Play for 1.
That's actually... 1 is useless in this matchup. Stone Cold useless. I'm going to play... I guess I'm going to play Glasspool Mimic. Tapped. And pass. That is important. Living End can no longer win at instant speed, or do anything at instant speed. So I'm pretty free to do whatever I want now. Okay, I don't need that many Chalice of the Voids. It's actually not good. Like, I can't do anything with them. I have to now. Okay, now I have to wait for my opponent to do something. Like, I don't know, Boseiju my Chalice of the Void.
Let's put them all out there. Send a message.
Yeah, well, they're gonna hit each other. It's a problem. Chalice on 0, play a second Chalice. It's a super nombo.
That's stupid.
They're discarding Living Ends. Now I'm drawing islands after I've already put my spells on the battlefield.
I think at this point this game is a lock.
Not really. Like I'm sure I'm in good shape.
Locked it up.
It helps that the Otawara is in play. It's not an Otawara in hand. What is that? That's like something you need.
Otawara in hand is worth more than the bush.
That was a sign of strength right there. What the hell's up with that?
It's a lock, Jerry.
I can't play all these spells at once.
You don't have to. 2 at a time. Let's keep it going. Yeah. Tap out huge.
Okay, there's the Force of Vigor as prophesized. But, like, I sort of just want it to resolve. If I flare... Okay, I have a feeling they've got, like, Force Negation up. I'm just going to let this resolve. Because we have more Chalices in the future.
Tap out huge.
Yeah, bigger than huge. Bigger than big, right?
That's right. Bigly. Oh!
And here we will sink this stupid thing.
And then you got a flare for any backup.
So I assume that they've got like a counter spell here. Yeah. That resolves. No, will not pay. And then we'll flare this Living End. Sacking our Flood Pits. And then we'll play a Chalice with flare up. But like, we can just die to random creatures at this point.
No.
Our opponent doesn't even need to like combo off here. And we need to draw creatures now.
They're coming.
Well, that's not one of them. In fact, at this point, if they play Curator of Mysteries, I am going to play Flare of Denial on it.
Yeah.
Here comes the clock. Clock is a clock. That's a good draw.
Yeah, it's premium. See, it floated right to the top of your deck.
Well, our opponent can still have counter spells too. Oof, that's a good one.
You can't flare that? Oh no, you're tapped out.
I'm pretty tapped out here. Okay, we'll put it on top. Still like it, but it's a 3-turn clock. I mean, if we get Sveilun out, it'll be okay. But now actually they have the room to just tap out and play another big creature. We might get tempoed out here. We drew a little too much interaction.
You can't have another one. This game is a lock, Dan.
Yeah, I know. I knew it wasn't. I've had games like this versus Living End. Like, the best thing you want is a few creatures early, and I only had one. I mean, this, you know what would have been great is this thing. Oh, Flare of Denial now. Okay, I think we're lost.
Bullshit.
I needed this Glasspool Mimic. I needed a situation where I didn't have to play that Glasspool Mimic. Because I was saving the Soporific Springs. Or maybe I overvalued the Soporific Springs because I had at least Flare of Denial in my hand. But it's good to have counter spells. It's good.
Otawara saves you a turn.
Technically, yes. Only one turn, though. Our opponent is like, who's the tempo deck now? Did I overboard? I have to check. Interesting, based on how they played their lands. Do they have no basics? Otherwise, I should bring in Harbinger of the Seas.
We just need a Lord. Or another Sveilun would be hot.
No, that would lose horribly. Okay. Okay. I thought they were going to play Subtlety immediately. Okay, we can actually work with this. This is actually good. No! So, if I play Flare, but maybe I have to. Yeah, I have to play Flare. They have so much counter magic. They're going to cycle their Curator of Mysteries. Why would they do that?
Because they don't got nothing.
I guess in the end what they're going to do is they're just going to Subtlety for no value. And they're just not going to care. And that's fine too. And I'll put the Mind Spring on the bottom.
You're just calling it all the time.
Well, I can just tell just the way they're playing. Because if I put it on top and I get hit for 2 and I go down to 1, then I have no way of winning. All right, now if we draw Sveilun, we'll be in riches. Riches, I tell ya, tells ya.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, we just...
Well, it was a 3-drop anyway.
Is it turn? Oh, it's turn 12. Okay, we definitely ran bad. Drawing very, very few. Okay, so what, I have 25 creatures. 4 of them being... 4 of them being Sveilun. Sorry, I mean 4 of them being Glasspool Mimic. So that means I basically have 21 creatures on the deck. Plus Mutavault. Seems fine. Maybe I could take out 1 Chalice. Bring in 1 Harbinger of the Seas. It seems fine, though. We just didn't draw any... also, if we had Cavern of Souls, that would have helped a lot. Hands, gas, keep. Maybe gas is a strong word, but this will do.
It's liquid. He mulliganed.
Street Wraith. Are they going for Force Negation? I don't know if they have Force Negation in their deck anymore.
Why don't you play any of these Surveil lands?
That's what some people in the Merfolk community keep asking me. And
right.
I just think they are clunky as hell. What do you want to do? Play the Surveil land? You want to play the Vial? Okay, well, we pass with this one land, this one land vial, so our opponent can probably smell a little bit of weakness here. Yeah.
So generous.
Yeah, so generous. Getting a breeding pool. Yes, get a breeding pool. I like that. For non-selfish reasons. Okay, extra lands are good, so that we can play Consign to Memory with Replicate. Just in case our opponent BS's us. Yes! Yes! Well, once we get to, like, 3, I mean, it's...
GG.
It's GG. I most certainly don't think they would have a damn chance from here. Can't beat Tasha's Tiebinder? I don't even think you can beat Harbinger of the Seas. What the hell's gonna happen? Oh, at instant speed. I mean, I could flare this. So my only concern is if I play Harbinger of the Seas, they can... Oh, no, this is not that big of a deal. Okay. Okay, you can do whatever. Come block me, bro. And we'll just play Harbinger of the Seas. And that also probably wins.
Ooh. Enjoy your islands.
Yeah.
Good for casting that Curator, I suppose.
Yeah, it's the only thing good at. Oh yeah, they can just hard cast cards. I totally forgot about that. Which now maybe they will do. No blocks. Not for me.
Okay, now what we just need is big-ass creatures from here on out. Big!
Shoot, they can still play... Oops. Okay, I'm not... I should have attacked. But
Yeah.
they could play Subtlety here. But I could flash into Shah's Tiebinder and Flare of Denial it.
Missed it on 3 points of damage.
Okay, I gotta actually just put random creatures in play. Start attacking with them. To erase this crap.
Finally, his brain is working.
Can I draw land, please?
It's better than a land.
Not really. Because they definitely have a ton of interaction up. Pass.
You know what you must do.
Yeah, can't I just replay this thing? Oh, but then you get to try to get this creature in play?
Yeah,
Is that the idea? Yeah, I don't get this.
Just flare its ass.
Petty theft was some petty attempt at doing something here. Curative Mysteries, so... Okay, this is for 7. I can play a Lord next turn. Okay. I'll let that resolve.
He did the math. It's Feilun.
I'm really bank. That was the wrong time to draw that card. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. I had Harbinger of the Seas in play. Okay, that should be game. It should be game. I have an outrageous amount of crap in play.
3. We still got some fight in them.
I have to fight now.
Oh man, I should have used sub on that. What, Subway sandwiches?
Maybe.
What do you mean
Yeah.
sub?
Subtlety. But I could have consigned it.
Look at my hand, he says.
Good games. I don't think I played well. Look at my hand. Oh, they revealed it, I guess, too late or something. Good games. Where's the hand?
Oh, there we go.
Shardless. Oh, they had Force of Vigor. I had a consign for the sub, fortunately. I mean, I also had a Flare of Denial if I really, really, really had to, but, you know, whatever. So I think we had this game in the bag.
Ah, fair, okay.
Good luck in next games. Okay, and for that, that's round 4. We move on to round 5. We lost the die roll again. I think we lost like 4 die rolls. Could be wrong. We're on the draw. The hand is just too mana heavy for what we're doing here, so I'm just gonna mulligan. Hope for something slightly better. This is better. I'll keep Dump Island. Yeah, that looks about right. Floodstrand deck. Oh, Boros Energy deck. Ew. Well, that's a nombo with our Harbinger of the Seas. It's a super nombo.
That monkey's gotta die.
This hand would be probably pretty great on the play. The Arena of Glory. What glory say you? Okay, Stern Sculling, this is exactly what it's for. Hit this crap. I like this. We got a Mind Spring Merfolk here. I don't know what the point of Cavern of Souls letting me name my opponent's cards are. Like, it automatically shows, like, Monkey and these other stupid creature types when it should just be my creature types in my hand or on the board.
Daybreak will get around to it some century.
Maybe. Flage eats the Mind Spring. Again, this is all pretty okay. If our opponent has removal in hand, which they probably do, it's not going to be good. Because that treasure is annoying. Oh! Okay, so maybe we're going to hold off on Harbinger of the Seas for a second. Just for a second. We might Flood Pits. They seem to be, like, running out of stuff to do.
No. They always have bullshit to do. Veil of Summer was 2020? God, it feels so long ago.
Yeah, I know. Telling me. We gotta slow this monkey down. You know what I could have done? I could have just got hit by this thing. Although I'm a little paranoid that they're gonna play our own cards. Okay, here's the good news. The Marsh Flats cannot get red mana. Okay, Goddess Souls will resolve. Have they run out of cards? They haven't missed a land yet. I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to attack for 2, then play Harbinger of the Seas. And then just hope they don't have any removal. Well, I mean, I do have the Flare of Denial, I suppose. to protect the Flood Pit's Drowner.
No.
So they can crack this, go get a white, but they can't make use of multiple white sources.
No.
Oh, they're not going to get a white source. Okay, they found a card that they like. Okay, the board is locked down. That's where we sack this thing. We're still vulnerable to a red card.
Vulnerable. Ugh.
Okay, we need to be on blocking duty because we can't let this Ragavan keep hitting us. Although, yeah, I just don't want the Ragavan to hit us. They can start playing our cards.
Because they got the blue mana.
They got the blue mana, that's right.
Bad synergy.
Okay, and then next turn, if they don't use this treasure token, we're going to bounce it with Sink into Stupor. You had to do that, opponent. You really had to do that. Okay, everything's unlocked. And we're just dead. If they get flayed, we're just dead. That's okay. Oh, it was a game. It was a game. You know, we had a little thing going on for a little while. We had a good thing going on. Okay, we're going to bring in Stern Scolding, Spreading Seas, all of them. Don't want any counter spells, actually. I don't want Chalice of the Void either. They're lower on 1-drops than they used to be. They're playing less Static Prisons. They're a little bit more higher on their curve. Plus, they have both Seasoned Pyromancer and they've got Fable the Mirror Breaker in order to discard 1-drops to turn them into good cards. So I Chalice on 1. You would need some reason to play Chalice on 1. Like in my recent RCQ, I did bring Chalice of the Void in versus one of my Boros opponents because they had Lightning Bolt, and Lightning Bolt is not... I don't believe that's standard in Boros Energy decks. They're mostly like Galvanic Discharge. So I thought, wow, this is a slightly older build. Probably is a little overloading on 1-drops. And anyway, and it worked out perfectly. I slammed them and they drew just a bunch of 1-drops. But I don't think that's the case of everything today. Okay, so what do we not want? We don't want Master of the Pearl Trident.
Yeah.
Or we might keep one because I'm not a huge believer in Consigned to Memory in this matchup. And I think that's it. Submit. Hand is weird.
Yeah, and there's no
yeah, but I'm gonna keep it.
experimental biomancer in there either. That weirdo.
Yeah, no the specimen.
Yeah.
The specimen.
Now you gotta play Blister Coil weird just to see what would happen.
Feels like I gave our opponent the play.
This guy's wearing pants.
It's good to wear pants. Merfolk. Maybe we are just going to play this Mind Spring and pass.
No.
See what they do here.
Ugh.
So the deal is, if they play a Johnny, I will just flare that. It will be the easiest flare in the world. Ooh, what do I do about this though? Okay, I think we dismember this first. Maybe we let this live. And then we Flood Pit's Drowner. But they have to have another mana, right? Do they gain any life by any means? Okay, I'm going to let it resolve. I'm not thrilled about it, but I'm gonna let it resolve.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. You want to fetch? Go for it. Make my day. This is not how I planned on doing the mana screw strategy, but I'll take it.
It works.
It does work.
3, 2, 1.
To be honest, like, I don't know what it is, but no, like, in my mind, they should always be playing around that, but people are way looser around Tishana's Tidebinder than ever before. Maybe the risk that maybe they absolutely need to hit that Surveil land. I don't know what their motivation is. Damn, you didn't want to wait another turn? Could have waited another turn there. So I think I'm just going to counter. I think I'm just going to counter this because I don't want this to connect. Or can I let this connect once? It's probably bad if that happens, though. I sort of don't want to lose my Mind Spring. Connect, you gain life, you get a token. Yeah, that's all. Everything's a hassle.
It's all bad. There's more Mind Springs in the deck. There's that too.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just thinking if I should get aggressive. Or we just be patient. We don't have to do anything. And I could get another creature in play and then play Svelune. Then everything has ward.
Yep.
Okay. You know what? I don't have to do squat. Not the beatdown. I am a control deck. I am a control deck. I am a control deck.
Control it.
I will control you. Let's throw Thraben Charm away. Seems good for me. Okay, so Ajani comes into play. We can Tishana's Tidebinder that very easily. Easiest Tishana's Tidebinder in my life. Now I probably play this Svelune. And I can probably attack with one of these. And if they want to block, sure. Maybe I can attack with both. Attack for 6, like what are you going to do? Yeah, sure, let's attack with both. So there could be a double block on one of them. But there was nothing. And Svelune is nearly indestructible.
She's got a fat ass.
You really had to include that. What? Alright, you could hit the Tishana's Tidebinder, I guess. I have never seen this in Energy. Never. I have never seen that in Boros Energy.
Also, how come that worked?
Huh? What do you mean?
Wouldn't she have an indestructible?
No, they got it. She got exiled.
Oh.
This is terrible.
Well, you got to get life gain anyway. And you got 3 more in the deck.
No, I want Svelune in play. That's what I want. Well, this could go to hell very quickly.
You got Lords, you got more Svelunes, you got everything.
This could get bad super fast. So I can bounce you. It's the 2-2 bracket, everyone. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, I don't know. Maybe Solitude is like standard in these decks now. I've never seen it. Well, I have now. I have now. I like people don't honestly play a whole lot of spicy stuff into Boros Energy, so it must have been in some sort of list recently. Okay, obviously I have to play this land. I just don't know how to take my turn. I could play Sync on the Goblin Shaman, or I could attack with both. Play Sync on the Goblin Shaman if there's a double block. Well, there's no reason to double block. So actually the correct move is to just pass, Flood Pit Stranded this, and attack with everything next turn. Yeah, I think that's the line. Or I can attack now for 6 and Flood Pits right now.
Yeah.
Oh, but then that will make a lot of blockers because I can't use Flood Pits Drowner to block this dummy. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
So I got 1 card in hand.
Yeah, but it's gonna get discarded and they'll draw 2 cards.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, we'll watch. Oh, they kept both cards. Okay, well that's not good news. So this enters the battlefield. Can I just bounce that? I don't know if I bounce that, they attack. Ugh, why is this so damn complicated? So this thing's gonna enter the battlefield. The old Ajani disappears. They're gonna shoot everything down. Screw you, Fable the Mirror Breaker. I think we're dead. I think we're dead. I think that's what's happening right here. I think we're gonna die a horrible death.
Let it resolve.
Well, I don't want it to resolve. What can I do? Because it will flip immediately and they can start shooting things. Obscene card. It's a mythic rare.
Well, then don't let it happen.
Well, so, I mean, I would play Sync, but the problem is they can attack with the Goblin Shaman and they'll get another mana anyway, and then they'll just play it post-combat. And then I didn't really get anywhere. Do I have any other options, though? Ugh, this is a red permanent. This is a red permanent. Okay, I guess we'll just let it resolve and see what our opponent wants to do. They sack the other cat. Yeah, this is gonna flip. I can't bounce. I can't do anything at any moment here. Which is the frustrating thing. Oh, they're making a cat.
Cat sound effect.
Oh, sorry. They make a cat and they... Does it do both? Oh, sorry. No, they didn't make a cat. They got a cat from the original Ajani. And now they are... Oh, no, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forgot the ability is make a cat and also shoot everything. Okay, I'll just say.
Good games.
There's no shame in losing to the best, because actually this is our worst matchup. I hope it looked like at least close.
Well, it should at least be 4-1, because that Neo Brand stuff was garbage.
No, that's not how it works. Do I have to remove Consign for something? I don't know. I don't like the Lords. It's funny. We were up against so many combo decks today. So we were up against, what, 3 combo and 2 aggro?
I guess.
Yeah, it was 3 combo, 2 aggro. We were 2-1 versus the combo, 0-2 versus the aggro. I don't feel like I perfectly got completely stomped, but you know things could have definitely been a little bit better. But it was it has looked worse in the past. Is all I'm just gonna say. But we gotta slug it through. We gotta slug it through versus this Boros energy crap. Honestly,
banned eventually.
I'm just hoping to just tread water versus Boros Energy, and then we just hope to get paired versus other stuff. I'm way more optimistic about beating Izzet prowess, because Chalice is a very hard counter to that deck. It performs very well, and also Chalice plus like this creature removal strategy can lock them out. I've won a good chunk of Izzet prowess games because of this. But Boros Energy is their curve is like really wide, so they have a lot of tools up their arsenal to beat us. Whereas Izzet prowess is all one mana stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash a like. We'll keep chugging along with Modern Merfolk, and I will see you all next time.
time.
See you next time, Fish Fam.